New players are dying in Lost Ark Raid very frequently because of these mistakes. No, I'm not just talking about getting hit by an attack. Now obviously that's an issue. However, what I'm talking about is not knowing what ability stone is, not knowing about second accessory, or just right out not knowing how to repair your gear. As always, I do stream on Twitch, so feel free to ask me any question that you have, and let's get started. First thing first, ability stones. A lot of new player does not know what ability stones are, so they just kind of ignore them. However, as you can see here, it gives 1854 vitality at a legendary rank. This is equivalent to about 4000 HP. This is about 1/3 of my HP. So by not having ability stone equipped, I'm losing 1/3 of my potential HP. And obviously this contributes to a lot of players dying a lot. This is the number one thing I see new players just not knowing, is they don't know how to equip ability stones. In order to equip the ability stones, you have to tap it fully, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You want to go to a ability stone cutter NPC, and you want to click your ability stones. And then what you want to do next is simply tap these all the way through until it is done, and then it will let you equip them. Now, there's actually a mini game here, and these are actually engraving, and you start at 75% success chance, and every time you success, your chances go down by 10%, and then it go down by 10% again. And then when you fail, your chances will go up by 10%. So the strategy is that you want to fail as many of the negative effect as possible, because you don't want a negative effect, and you want to succeed as many of the top as possible. Now there's actually a further strategy, is that you want to tap these inserted interval, because engraving only work in an interval of 5. So what people like to do is they will type like 9-7 stones, which just means like there's 9 at the top and then 7 at the bottom, for example, because it will match nicely with your accessories to provide engraving. We probably will dive deep into that later, but for now, simply tap a stone randomly full all the way through for the vitality, because the vitality doesn't matter. Well, don't do that, because don't do what I just did, because you want to fail the red one. However, simply tap it randomly and you get 1854 vitality just from that. So this will give you the HP already. Moving on, the second thing is secondary accessory. Now this is very simple. When you open your character menu, you'll see that you have 2 accessory for your earring and your ring. You have 2 ring and then you have 2 earring. Now a lot of people doesn't actually notice, because when you click a ring in your inventory, it will always go to the first one. So for example, here you can see that I have a epic ring in my second ring slot. However, no matter how I click the ring, it will only go to the first one. So a lot of people doesn't notice, and they only replace the first accessory, and they just have like a trash accessory on the second slot. In order to replace your second accessory, you have to alt right click it in order to put it on the second slot. Or alternatively, you can just drag it into the slot. But a lot of people doesn't notice, and I keep seeing people just equipping some really bad accessory on the second slot. And taking a look, these legendary accessory give me another 200 vitality, which are again a lot of HP. For example, just going from this epic one to this legendary one gave me a lot of HP, as you can see, which again contribute to me surviving all of the attack. Final thing is just not repairing your gear. Now this might look rather trivial, but Lost Ark doesn't tell you this, and it doesn't make sense for the game to have a durability systems, so a lot of people actually don't know this. But here at the bottom of the menu, you can actually see there is a durability. For example, this item is currently at 42 out of 50, and when your gear break, they will have no effect. I have actually seen some player just going into raid with fully broken gear, which just means they have 0 defense, and they just keep getting one shot over and over and over, which you can actually see at the beginning of this video. In that clip, they have broken gear equipped on them, so they just keep getting one shot. So you actually have to go to a repairer to repair your gear, which you can click by repairing equipped gear, and the game actually tell you your gear is broken at the top right of the screen. Here you can see there's an armor icon, and when this armor icon is in yellow, that means your armor are damaged, and if it's in red, that means your armor are broken. So you have to go repair them in order for them to give you any kind of bonuses. You can also just repair using your pet if you have it unlocked. There's a remote repair here, which you can do. This is the life seal too. You remote repair for your gear, and then you'll be able to continue as normal. But a lot of people actually does not know that gear have durability in Lost Ark, so they just run around with broken gear, and that's no good. Some of these tips might look really obvious to us veteran players, especially those who played it on other servers like me, but a lot of players just doesn't actually know any about this. Even some of my streamer friends who are super invested into the game doesn't know about this.
Oh my god, my HP went up that much.
Hopefully this video will help at least one of you to stop dying. Obviously getting hit is a issues, but not having the proper gear equipped is also a issues. And if it did help you, then share with your friends and drop me a follow on Twitch maybe, twitch.tv/TenTenGames, and I'll see you all next time.